that's not Jurassic Park. That's Jurassic World.
Yeah.
It's
Dinosaurs in it.
It's Dominion. So, guys, we went and saw...
Elvis?
We didn't go see Elvis.
No, we didn't.
But we sure got you, didn't we? Yeah. I'm here with...
Just a tiny bit.
Here with Outlaw Dan because Mr. J was like, I don't watch no anime movie with subtitles and it's a musical. We're not doing that.
Hey, they didn't dance.
They were dancing.
They were dancing.
They were dancing in there. It was an alright movie.
It was.
I mean, I've
Macross.
watched Macross and Robotech for years, and I know by even mentioning Robotech, probably all the Macross fans are probably going to be like, crucify me.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people hate.
If they actually watch the video.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow. I'm just.
Yeah, I guess Mr. J is here. Out there, he is picking his nose.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm not picking my nose.
He's good. Yeah. So I want to get Mr. J's opinion on this movie since I don't even think if you ever watched Robotech.
No.
Okay, so he doesn't. Okay, so half this movie he probably was like, I don't know the hell that is. But okay, what you think?
Oh, I mean, what the fuck is there to think about it? It's just, it's not random, man. I mean, it's anime, man.
It's anime.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying there's it's not a right movie. I mean, I had nothing invested in it. I wasn't like, well, if they fuck this up, I'm gonna, whatever.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you that one.
Couple things. I was looking up some stuff, like why the music videos were playing, because we got some special music videos.
I'm sure because it was a Fandango thing.
Yeah, it was a Fandango. Yeah. It was a Fandango event thing. I couldn't find this movie.
It's not easy to find.
No. I looked up Macross Frontier. Wings of Farewell, and I kept getting Wings of Goodbye.
That's what I was wondering the same thing.
And which that movie came out in 2011.
Yeah, this movie came out because it also said copyright 2011.
Was this okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, wait a minute, but I couldn't find any information on Wings of Farewell. It kept coming up as Wings of Goodbye.
Well, is not Farewell the same thing as Goodbye?
It is. That's why I was confused why the translation was Farewell, not Goodbye. Apparently, I never watched Macross Frontier. The show came out back in 2008, 2000. I think it ended in 2010.
Yeah, I think it was around there.
I never watched it just because I for Mr. J here. And
don't pay attention to that.
there was a couple of those in the movie.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's why I was like, that's why I was laughing.
Oh, no,
He's like, no, we're gonna stay. And I forget what was the other one called when they went into the arms and plane mode.
No, that was
I forget what it was called now.
It was called something.
No, it was like B mode or something.
It's called Transformers.
It was Transformers.
I was waiting for Starscream to show up. And,
Starscream showed me like, Megatron. My asshole hurts still. But yeah, anyways, it's like a big thing. Like idols.
Concert was like
idols are like a
relief to
big
help them
thing
out,
for the military.
Be more.
I don't know why you're
vigilant
explaining it
too.
to me. It doesn't matter. I watched it. I was good. I don't need to be like, oh, well, they have scenes. Like, I don't give a shit. It's part of the show.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the lore of the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially, I guess Frontier is like a continuation of everything. And
yeah, it's like the it would be the end of the series too.
No, actually, this was because I was confused because I was trying to find when the date was.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that myself. I don't.
So apparently,
according to some nerds and that nerd who was talking to him, the one right there with the Grimlock goddamn shirt.
Over there.
Oh, you made a new friend. I'm so happy for you.
That one out.
Hope you got that on camera.
Oh, sure, I got that. I didn't get it on camera. But the mic sure picked up.
No, but
a little caption on there as they fall over.
Evidently, the first movie was just made from clips from the show.
Series, yeah.
Yeah, this was a readaptation of the ending or something.
Yeah, I think it's like that.
Or part of the show or something. From what I read.
It's kind of like was it Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Yes, that was a.
But basically, I remember when that show came out, Gantz, I believe the company was, wanted them to put out, get the show put out, and which is why when I was watching, for me, when I watched the show many years ago, the ending made no sense.
Yeah, there are a couple animes
But then,
like that.
well, no, then I actually watched all
There's
4
more
movies.
than a couple.
And it makes sense,
Made
yeah.
It made a hell of a lot more sense because I believe the creator or whatever had more control. Dance said like, no, we wanted to get it, do it our way.
Yeah.
So now these movies made it to where the director or creator or whatever had his say. So I want it to be done right, and it actually ended up making a hell of a lot more sense.
Yes.
I will also just say one thing. Again, I watched plenty of anime subtitled. I'm not one of those like, if it's not dubbed, I'm not gonna watch it. But I'm not gonna lie, it's weird watching it on like your television. You have like where you can actually
Closed
see
caption. Yeah.
Well, no, but you see, I watch like the whole scene. I hear like the movie theater. I mean, you got again, it's like
More room to see.
Yeah.
But you're trying to watch what's going on, but at the same time, you're like, okay, do I need
Read
to
and
know what
watch?
the hell they're saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, I would love to learn Japanese. But
There's a few phrases in there I caught, and it was hard to.
well, yeah, I could call somebody.
And you can learn Japanese and just follow our sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have any sponsors.
No, I mean, I said I
Please
know I
sponsor us.
can call somebody an idiot in Japanese.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm telling you, there was an aho
Oh.
or baka.
He knows it.
Whoa.
I don't know how.
I know a little bit.
Yeah, I have a
Well,
small
actually,
screen,
for me,
it is
watching on a
harder.
small screen is a little bit easier, per se, as opposed to again on the big screen.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Of course, I mean, not that my seat was terrible, but because I was like pretty much right in the middle. But I think sometimes that's it. If you're off to one side, it's gonna be a little harder to.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you're right in the middle,
I
yeah, I understand.
I've watched plenty enough Japanese anime.
Mhm.
I say Japanese anime. It's only anime.
It's animation.
Japanese
Yeah.
is
Here's
anime.
what's
Is
funny
that
is,
Japanese?
I remember when it was called Japan or
Japanime.
anime.
Paname.
Japanime,
Yeah, there you
yes.
go. Paname.
I mean, I've watched.
When it first was coming to the States, that's what they called it.
I've watched. I watched all the Dragon Ball Z, GT,
because there's
Super in Japanese,
there's a
Naruto
show that
Japanese.
they're bringing back out that I remember actually.
Trigun.
I don't. So here, I know the.
Yes.
I know there's a princess in it named Lum, and in order to stop the Earth from being like destroyed, this kid has to beat her in a race, and if several races go by, he can never do it. So this is back when it was called Japan.
Yeah, I do remember
watched
that.
it, and the only way he was able to finally catch her in a race was he had a little dart gun with a string on it, shot it at her top, pulled the top off. So as she was like doing this, he went and
Oh yeah,
basically I think
yeah.
he had to grab her horns or something
Yeah.
like that. But they're bringing that back with all new animation and
Yes.
stuff.
Oh, nice.
So, not gonna lie, I'm kind of looking forward to watching them. It's been years since I've seen it.
So this is the first time I've gone to an anime in the
that you
theaters
actually
that's
seen in
been
theaters.
that's actually subtitled.
Okay.
And I didn't have a problem
I've seen
reading any of the subs. Like,
I know.
No, I never do.
I did get kind of annoyed, and I was, oh, yeah, that's right, because it's been a while since I watched an anime that's got music in it or like
Yep.
singing in it. But like a lot of times, like the singing the words will jump on the top of the screen,
Yeah.
On the top
and I was like,
below.
oh shit.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
wanna know
reading
if they're
one
singing?
scene to the
I'm
next
not
scene.
gonna lie. This is just a thing on all animes that I've seen where I always love it how like sometimes they'll be singing in Japanese, but then all of a sudden you start hearing like English words. But I suppose it's because they actually don't have like a Japanese word for that, so they have to use the English term.
Yes, when I first started
I
watching.
did also notice when they were, I believe Ranka was singing one of her songs. How I know like in Japan they actually do not have the letter R.
They don't have R's and V's.
So actually, you actually hear when the Japanese voice actress was saying, like whatever the words will start with R, you could actually hear the L.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Again, it's one of those things where I always just found interesting and weird, but not like a terribly bad thing, but
Yeah, it is. I wouldn't say it's a weird thing. It's just.
Well, I do.
I liked it. I mean, I haven't watched anything Macross in like probably 10 years. It's been a long
About that
time.
time, yeah.
Really
About
long
that
time.
I think it's because for whatever reason they couldn't legally have Macross played in the States.
No,
It's
it
because
was-
couple years ago.
it's because of the Robotech thing.
Yep, exactly.
It's a legal dispute between, and I'm not gonna get into it on this, but
No.
I know
think it was
it's a legal thing.
It was a
Yeah.
couple years ago it got finally.
yeah,
yeah,
it was like,
that's
it
why
was
this
like 2 or
was
3
playing.
years ago.
That's why I was
I
gonna explain.
remember seeing something like you guys were talking about it one time, like not Crunchyroll, but Funimation. or
Funimation
something
talked about it.
was finally
and then they announced
got
it.
the
It's like-
rights or whatever.
yeah,
to-
they got the
Funimation.
rights
Well,
for
yeah,
it.
because
Or-
Harmony Gold is
Yep.
long gone.
Yep.
This is Big West is another distributor that does a lot of
Turn your lights on,
stuff.
moron.
because I think
Yeah,
it's
like Dunkin' Donuts.
yeah, right. But yeah, that's why this movie's playing.
Yeah.
That's why this movie's here because like there's been several movies.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, of course, you know.
Oh yeah.
I've
I
gone.
think it was about the same amount of people that saw this one that was a G.I. Joe.
I think it was the same people.
The same people.
But yeah, I liked it. It's an old. I thought it just came out.
Like, so I could
That
tell.
just came out.
I thought it was like a recent film, but I
2011.
remembered it was
I-
like
I-
2011.
2011.
I could tell it was older just because of the animation. But if you look at a lot of the
Yeah.
animes that are out today,
Yeah, Shield
they
Hero
have
for
like,
one. Yeah.
I don't want to say, but there's
I
some,
don't like the new animation style they're using for movies.
if there is a
The Super movie has it. I don't
Oh
like
yeah.
it.
there there was what's that? There's an anime
Digital
that was
Tech,
running
you
that
mean?
was running on
Yeah. Digital
on
Tech is
Adult
interesting.
Swim through Crunchyroll. It was like Shenmue the
Yeah,
animation.
yeah,
or something.
Shinru. Yeah, you're right.
And I'm like, I look and I see that as I go, I don't like that style.
Yeah, I
different.
don't.
It's,
It's this digital animation. It looks. Did you ever? Any of you guys ever play the Dragon Ball Z Fighter game?
It's just like that.
That's basically like
that's
the
digital
cutscenes.
anime.
The cutscenes.
Yeah, it's digital
That's
anime.
basically
Because, like, I
what it
look-
is, and I
that's-
don't like it.
It's different. It's not like
It looks too gamey.
Hey,
Demon
you guys
Slayer
notice
has
they were
no-
watching Astro Boy on one of the screens was showing Astro Boy.
In
That's
the
what I
movie?
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I missed that.
There's like one of like the little monitors up there was like showing, which was funny because I was like watching that and I was like kind of paying attention to the rest of the screen, but it looked like in that whatever the Astro Boy they were watching, I was like I looked over and go, is that someone's hands, groping someone's woman's breasts? And then of course I had the woman like, kind of bent over dancing, showing off her underwear or whatever. Like, yeah, well it's anime. I mean,
All right. So all right, Dan. So what'd you think? Final thought.
Final thought. Macross has been kind of a heavy hitter for me all up and down. I mean, that and also any other mech shows. I enjoy mechems. I do. Don't get me wrong. This one was interesting. It was interesting. It wasn't what I was going to go in for a Macross film. It was kind of top tier than that one. So it was interesting. I
I
enjoyed
wish
it.
there was more Veritech fighting in the movie.
There you go. That's what I was missing.
Yeah, it was. But I think
you know what?
I think it was.
Motherfuckers want robots fighting. Go fucking watch Transformers, okay? Jesus Christ, shut the fuck
No.
up.
Yeah,
Or go
they're-
watch Gundams. Damn it.
They're making a live action Transformers movie. Can you believe
Yeah, I
that?
know, right?
Yeah, I heard.
In July, we're gonna be going to see in July.
Yeah. Wait.
From that guy
Is
that
it the same
directed
one
those
again?
movies with Martin Lawrence in them.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Guys or whatever they call it.
Two. What do you call him? he always has the. When I say, oh yeah, you want to go see Black Panther 2?
There you go.
No, he just want to say it.
I'm waiting for him to say it.
African American Panther.
Wow.
Oh, that was actually on a. I can't remember what the comedy team was, but they were actually doing like a Civil War thing where Cap and Iron Man were choosing sides.
Yeah.
And he's like, and basically, Cap got Falcon, and then Iron Man he got Rhodey. He's like, okay, well we got everybody's like, oh, it's like, and then like Cap's like, all right, I'm hip to the lingo, and I'll go take African American Panthers. Like, and like Falcon's like, Steve, no, he's just trying to be like PC.
Oh right.
No,
So what are you gonna give it the final rating?
I give it a full 10 because I enjoyed it. I haven't
Full
He
10 out of 5?
gave it a 10 out of 5. Okay.
Yeah, a 10 out of 10. I
Wow.
did because I don't
Well, here's the cool thing.
watch anime in the movie theaters much. And
Here's the cool thing.
I enjoyed it.
So he's Outlaw Dan, right? He's not two fat guys at the movies. What do you give it?
Yeah, like I said, since
Wow.
I'm flat out say I had nothing invested in it. I'm not want to be like, I want to Google everything I need to know about Macross. No, I enjoyed it. You know what?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's gonna do to get home.
What? No,
He says that. He's like, oh man.
I didn't. I mean, for me,
I'll
not
give
to
it a
figure this one
I'll
out,
give it a
I
four,
kinda
four and a
enjoyed
half. It's like I said, it's one of those
Good.
things where
For being an old movie that it is, I thought it was a newer movie. That's why I was surprised by that's why I was surprised by the animation.
Yeah, I'm like.
I was like, this animation's old school.
It
For
is.
this being new. But then I was like, oh, yep, this is 2011. That
Yeah,
explains
right
the
at the bottom
animation.
at the end of the screen.
I didn't even pay attention to that. I should have just. But yeah, I was like, so I think this movie's actually called Wings of Goodbye.
Yeah.
Even though it's farewell, I literally
It might have
Googled.
been just
I
narrated.
literally Googled Macross Frontier Wings of Farewell, and the first result was Goodbye.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I know they're the same word, but I was like confused by it. I was like, okay. But then I searched for
I
like
think
movie
this-
listing, and then Cinemark came up.
I think this
with
might
a-
have been the.
Please,
the end of
please,
the series.
please,
Subscribe.
send a mark, and
Push that little
and
button.
push the little bell button
over
that's
there.
going to be like popping up right here. And please sponsor us. We come here every week. We would like. Yeah. So I gave it. I think you all gave it a 4 out of 5 across the board. Now he changed it. And at first it was 10 out of 10. Now it's 4 out of 5.
You're
You're so manipulative.
I know, it is. It's so easy.
So yeah, guys, thanks for watching.
Dingle that carrot.
Dingle that carrot.
Dingling the carrot.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sharing is caring.
I'm solely using that for something.
I know.
All right, what was the ending you wanted to do?
Oh, well, hold on. No, that's. We'll do without. Hold on.
Oh yeah. All right, guys, get out of my car.